Shall we do a show tune for you now? This one comes from Fiddler on the Roof. I wish Ernie was here to hear this.
Yeah.
Her heritage is from a place not unlike the setting that Fiddler on the Roof was set in. Are you all familiar with the show?
Oh, yeah.
Fiddler on the Roof? The main character, Reb Tevye, is whimsically thinking one day about how he'd like to be wealthy, right? So he came up with this little ditty.
1, 2.
If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud quack, 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 go, 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 quack would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives the wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife Camilla looking like a rich man's wife, but without the double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs, strutting like a peacock, joy for the happy mood she's in, singing happy songs all day and night. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall, and I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-digga-digga-diddle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Digga-digga-digga-diddle-diddle-dum. From Fiddler on the Roof. Thank you guys. Very pleasant there. Thank you so much. That is a great tune. And Laurie is probably going to ask me to tell my Fiddler on the Roof story. You all want to hear it?
Yes.
That's the right answer. I'll keep it brief because it's a good story. We did a production in my high school of Fiddler on the Roof. And my high school was racially mixed, and our director, cast a black kid as Red Tevye, the main character in Fiddler on the Roof. And he was not just a black kid, he was a pretty big guy, like me, about my size, and very distinctly and undeniably black. And, but he was talented, and he brought to the role a certain verve, and he did it with aplomb. And it just so happened that they were doing the show, they were reviving, I believe is the word, the Broadway show with Zero Mostel. And because we were doing a production, they kind of were able to connect our production to the Broadway show, and we as a cast were able to go see Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway and then go backstage and meet Zero Mostel and the rest of the cast. It was a remarkable experience. And those of you who might remember Zero Mostel, he was not a man of great stature. In fact, he was very short. And our Red Tevye, as I said, was pretty tall. And when they met and shook hands, Zero Mostel, who had to look up to Cameron Murray as he shook his hand, said, "Well, you're certainly the tallest Tevye I've ever seen." Which addressed kind of the elephant in the room, if you will. But he did. He went on. We had a very successful production of Fiddler on the Roof. And I'll just add, if I may, that being involved in that show afforded me a wonderful opportunity to learn about the Jewish culture and history and some of the traditions that they have. And that's one of the things I think that'll go a long way to helping us as a society understand each other, as if we know each other's kind of histories, right, and their past. So I've taken up much more of your ear than I planned to. So what else? Anybody else?